Hello guys, it's Nello for the predictions for IVC.
What's going on, you guys? Posh Spice here, giving you my quick predictions on IVC 2024's playoffs.
Hey guys, it's Jojo here.
Now, IVC 2024 playoffs is going to start up very soon.
First team, FT versus EMP. I feel like FT will take this one home simply because this team has already won IVC 2023 with a strong lineup, and now with the addition of Yash on the Survivor section and Meow Pie joining the Hunters faction as well, and it's already looking like an unbeatable lineup.
FT, man, they just seem like they're running with so much momentum. It's kind of hard to bet against them. This is their strongest iteration yet. I'm a big fan of EMP, but I kind of see FT taking this matchup.
So the first matchup being FT versus EMP. I am 80% sure FT is going to take this home, mainly because they do have the experience from their COA 7 playoffs going against global competitors, and also the addition of Malpai as a very strong Hunter faction.
I pretty much heavily favor FT. EMP has recently recruited 2 new survivors, in which they're from GH, which is Zhaokan and Skyfall, against a more veteran team who has been here for longer. FT does have a little bit more advantage due to the fact that they have better communication skills and of course team fight. If MP is not able to stabilize themselves and to come up with newer strategies to fight against FT, then FT definitely will be more heavily favored in this matchup.
Next up is GH versus Team NG, New Gens. It's safe to say GH is going to take this one home. NG is strong, but GH still has its core members, still has Little Boy, still has Nerkun, still has God J. And of course, with the addition of new members, I think they should be able to bring this one home.
So we're going to move on to GH versus NG. 2 powerhouses, but I will have to give it to GH simply because they've seen a lot more pressure in competition, some COAs, some finals of IVC, and I think that is going to play into their matchup up against NG. It's going to be a close one though.
And for GH versus NG, I feel that GH would 70% be taking this because they do have the 3 core pillars on the survivor side, making it really strong and stable.
Even though GH has lost 2 of their main forces, with the recent matchups we've seen, Marant, Nerikun being very, very, very good survivors too. Being able to get that 4-man escape endgame and having very nice, decision makings and precisions in knowing what to do. If NG is not going to be able to turn that into their favor because of their game 2 against Stability Queen, then GH will be more heavily favored.
Next up, we have UTP versus A4AW. For me, I think UTP will have the slighter chance of winning, simply because Panda's coming back to play, and they have the longest member, strongest couple in IDV competitive gaming. So I'm rooting for that, right? So my choice, UTP.
It's hard to predict, but I do believe 4AW is going to take this one, just because I think they have that secret sauce, a little bit of that wild style, kind of like an amalgamation of different survivors and some hunters that could surprise some people. So between them and UTP, I think 4AW is going to take this one. It's going to be close though.
And for UTP versus 4AW, my bets will be on UTP, because I feel like they have a better support and also a very strong harasser, which is Xingjie or Zed, or his name called Zed. So that's that. And
this is a little bit of a harder one because UTP has, no names like Yuki and Panda. Meanwhile, 4AW has no names like, MX, Zui Xian, and Potato. But for me, it will be 4AW who will be taking the advantageous point here, especially with the fact that they've been showing us, the mechanic alongside with the batter forward and Weeping Clown. This
MP versus RS is a little bit different though, because MP will win if LC Siru pulls off an amazing game against the Hunter of RS, but RS wins if Jala gives them the beatdown. So honestly, I feel the battle of survivors versus Hunter, I would say RS has the slight advantage of winning, of taking this one back. So RS, guys.
I'm gonna have to give this to MP just because They have shown a lot of consistency in how they've been performing as of late, and I do think, that veteran experience might kick in, and maybe this might be their year to, go even further. So
for my last matchup, it would be MP versus RS. So I think RS is gonna take the win, but I'm 55% sure only because I feel like RS has the ability to retain their current members, which means potentially better chemistry within their Survivor side, and hence I think RS is gonna win.
Of course, with MP versus RS will be more heavily favored here simply because of the fact that RS's survivors are very strong solo contain type survivors. MP, they do contain well, yes, but usually it comes with the fact that you have 1 or 2 survivors harassing and supporting you in order to prolong that kite. Against Ivy or Opera game once, assisting wouldn't be necessarily that important. So unless MP is going to be able to do solo containments really well, then RS is going to be able to take full advantage of MP.
That's it for my predictions. Bye. See you in IBC.
Fingers crossed my predictions make it, but we'll see you at the playoffs, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all in the playoffs.